Hi and welcome to my review of the Elite Alpha Trooper. It's a really cool gun. It's exclusive to Argos in the UK and I think Target in the US. It was meant to be available from the 1st of March, but it's only just became available at the end of March and they've got very limited stock, so grab one while you can. The closest obviously comparison to this is the Rampage, but rather than having the handle, you have the slide. Size-wise, they're quite similar, although the Rampage is slightly longer, as you can see. And if you take into account where the dart is actually fired from, which in this case is about like there, the Rampage has got much more of a barrel, so might make a difference. The slide is really comfortable. I thought when I first saw this bit it might be really awkward, but it isn't really. I've got quite big hands and it's just perfectly fine. So I'm going to get loaded up. It comes with a 12 clip and that's it, which is a shame because it looks a lot better with stock. As I'll demonstrate, so retaliator stock. Just gives it a lot better look. It just does seem a bit too short and forward heavy without the stock. A bit like the Rampage really. I can't really do a proper range test, but you can get some kind of idea from there. It makes quite a loud noise. The thing about the original Alpha Trooper that they said was that the air restrictor was not very efficient, and it seems like it's a similar kind of system here. It does fire pretty nicely, pretty consistently as well. So I mean, from my testing down the hallway and things like that, it's pretty nice blaster really. It's probably not going to be the longest range blaster, but it's perfectly decent, probably about on par of the Rampage really. As a comparison, load of sync from the Rampage, and it's quite similar really. It's very smooth. I think it will probably jam a lot less than a Rampage. The real amazing feature though is the slam fire is incredible. To demonstrate it better, I'm going to use the drum that comes with the Rampage, which I think looks pretty awesome in the Alpha Trooper, to be fair. The original Alpha Trooper came with a small drum, I think it was 18 drum, and I don't know, the 25 in the middle just looks a lot cooler than the clip. Because I'm a big fan of running a clip in the Rampage myself, as the drum can just really get in the way when you're in a war. So let's try and slam fire all these out. That was the first pretty jam I've had with this. It seems the main problem is it doesn't really jam as such, as the shot doesn't actually just leave the barrel, and so therefore when you fire the next shot it just shoots that one straight out. So it isn't really a proper jamming problem. I've never actually used a kind of jam door and get in there and everything. It's really quite smooth and the motion is really nice. The problem with the Rampage is if it's not the slide can be a bit dodgy in terms of if you don't put it all forward or something, that's when it jams. It's kind of, if you kind of part load it and then go back, it gets a bit annoyed. Whereas it doesn't seem to have that problem, which is really nice. It also fires some lines, and I think from experience the problem with the partial firing does happen more with the slim lines than it does with the Elites. The accuracy is pretty good. It might be slightly less than the Rampage due to the small barrel. Just for another size comparison, the Recon, the main body of it is very much like the Recon, but it's obviously got the extra barrel on it really. But a lot better than the Recon. It's a really narrow gun as well, whereas the Recon's got quite a wide body, it's just narrow the whole way down. And it's pretty darn light as well. I mean, there isn't really much difference here between these two, and that's obviously a lot smaller. So I think it's been a really nice gun for just like move around quickly and a lot of agility in it. So yeah, so that concludes my review. I'm sure someone will eventually do a range test, so look forward to that. That'll be interesting. Bye.